everyone, so I'm running behind on doing my update videos. Today is April 11th. I have a new hairdo. Got it yesterday. So we are definitely going back in time. So I need to now do the update for February. So in this video, it is the 30-day update for the month of February. Before we do that, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Do it now, so that you continue to be able to follow the journey and hopefully get inspired in the process to maximize what you get out of life and who you are. Okay, let's do this. Let's start out with the video of me stepping on the scale. I weighed 149.6 on 1 February. Let's also take a look at the video that I made and have a look at some pictures. Okay, now let's look at March 2nd. So I stepped on the scale on March 2nd because the month of February only had 29 days. It had 29 days. I want to make sure that I got to 30. So March 2nd, I stepped on the scale. Here we go. My weight was 144.2 for a weight loss of 5 pounds, 0.4. Now, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the video and some pictures from March 2nd. Let's now look at the pictures side by side from February and March. Okay, so progress was made in February. It's not as drastic of a change of what you saw from what happened in January. So if you go back and you watch my initial bathing suit update, you'll see that I was averaging 2 pounds a week. So the change was more drastic because I lost more weight. In February, I was averaging 1 pound a week. And that's when I kind of realized, one, that was still a consistent and good progress. And I think it's a very healthy weight loss to do 1 pound a week. But I also knew that I needed to track my progress in different ways. So I bought a measuring tape to start measuring my waist, my hip, around my butt, and below my butt. So be able to track inches as progress. Another way that I track my progress is through my energy level. Okay, so that was a video of Little Man. Every morning when I take him from the bed and set him on the floor, he is super energized and excited to start the day. So am I. So in February, when I started tracking my energy level, I became very conscious of how awake, how sharp am I in the morning? Is that improving? And the answer is yes, it has absolutely improved. The energy that I have after giving all I've got to a HIIT training, to my workouts, in January, my workouts were definitely exhausting me. Now, in February and since then, okay, I have more energy even though I'm expending a lot. I'm still taking some naps sometimes, not gonna lie, and my energy level is impacted by my hormones. But all in all, and I'm even more aware and conscious of that. But all in all, tracking my energy as a trigger or an example of my progress, hands down, I can definitely see that my new healthy habits and routines are paying off when it comes to my energy levels. That was another video of Little Man. What can I say? He's super entertaining and I love him. But it also segues into the other really major way that I started to and still am tracking my progress, and that has everything to do with my relationship with food. So if you watch the videos of the 5 reasons why I started fasting, the number one reason was to change my relationship with food and being an emotional eater. So I no longer, or in February, now in April I don't anymore, but in February I was seeing the change, or I was having better footing for making that change with my relationship with food, to where food is not a treat. I'm not a dog. So don't need to be getting excited for food. Food is not a treat. Food is not a reward, and food is not a way for me to bribe myself. So February, I was looking to continue to make that shift in mindset and to track that as a way to evaluate my progress. The biggest challenge that I had in February with food was the Super Bowl, and I actually made a video about that. So let's have a look at the struggle that I went through. Is the intense debate I've been having with myself leading up to the game in regards to food. So in years past, during the Super Bowl, it would be kind of free for all. I would just allow myself to eat whatever I feel like eating. I have watched the vast majority of past Super Bowls by myself. So it's not like I'm going to a Super Bowl party and, dealing with all the food that's there. No, it's been personal decisions of during the game, I've allowed myself to have fast food, chocolate, cake, whatever I've ever wanted. So probably not stretching it that during a Super Bowl game, consume anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 calories during a 4-hour period. That's almost an entire pound of food, calorie-wise. So this year, as it was coming up, I started wondering, okay, it's been over 5 weeks that I have been on the keto lifestyle. I haven't had any carbs, I haven't had any sugar, I haven't had anything that hasn't been part of the keto diet. So the temptation crept in of, well, during the game, maybe I can just enjoy some regular food that I used to have. So first that crept in. I quickly got rid of those thoughts because no, I've been making really great progress. It took a lot of hard work to get to this point, and I don't want the setback of what consuming, that amount of carbs and calorie and sugar would entail. Another thing that happened in February, well, 2 other major things that happened in February. Number one is I started realizing that the way that I was fasting and doing my keto needed some tweaking, because I got more educated about what fasting and keto is like for a woman, and more specifically for a woman who's perimenopausal. So I discovered Dr. Mindy Pelz. I discovered her YouTube channel, and I started watching some of her videos and educating myself. And I also had a weird morning. Something is happening. It's February 17th, and I woke up last night hungry. I woke up this morning feeling nauseous, so I had myself a bulletproof coffee, and then I did my HIIT workout, and right now I'm feeling nauseous again. I did a 25-minute HIIT, same intensity as I usually do, and like I said, I even had a bulletproof coffee, which usually prevents me from getting nauseous, getting a little bit of fuel inside of me. Well, that's not enough. So something is off what I've been doing for the last 48 days, strict keto, 18/6 fasting. I've been fasting longer than that now. Once a week, 24-hour fast, and my 148-hour fast. Something is off, something is not right. I'm going to cover in another video some other things that I've noticed which make me realize I need to make some tweaks in order to maximize my lifestyle. So yeah, I realized that I needed to introduce some feast day throughout my 28-day cycle throughout the week. So I had my first feast day, which felt really weird to be eating that late and to not be fasting as much. Let's have a look at some footage from those realization of needing a feast day and having a feast day. Check it out. It is 5:12 and I am about to make dinner. I haven't made dinner in over 60 days. That's how long I've been doing the 18/6 fast that I've been fasting, and I haven't been eating dinner. You know, it's actually probably been, if I really think about it, a lot longer than 60 days. I'm making burgers with Gruyere cheese and mushroom sauce. This was 11 bucks. I know it's not the most expensive cheese that's out there, but I hope it's yummy and delicious. This is gonna be my first time, I think, having Gruyere. So I'm making dinner. I hope it's yummy and delicious, and the reason why I'm acting like this is, remember, one of the reasons why I got into fasting is the fact that I want to eat less meals, like less often. Same amount of food, same amount of calories and macros and all, but less meals. But also, based on earlier in the video, it's clear that I have been perhaps fasting for too long without having some refeed. With not having proper feed. That's the word I'm looking for. Fasting and feasting. I'm looking for the word feasting. I haven't had any feasting days. So because of how I felt this morning after my workout, I'm doing this whole feasting day today. And kind of works out too because I went to the gym, so I'm kind of fueling my body. I'm fueling my body with some food. So I'll make some video as I make this meal and let you guys know how it tastes. And tomorrow I'll let you all know if that helped my sleep and how I feel during my walk and my workout tomorrow morning. The kitchen is an absolute mess, which is going to need to be cleaned up, but the meal is very delicious. I'm really glad I made it. It is now 6 o'clock at night. It's super odd, super weird to be eating at this time. We'll see what it leads to. The second big thing that happened in February is I returned to the gym. So after almost a year of not going to the gym because of COVID and really being extremely sporadic about going to the gym even before COVID, it was time for me to make a return to the gym. February 17th, my first time back in the gym in basically a year. And it was in a Planet Fitness. Actually, am now a member of Planet Fitness. Can't believe it. There's one opening up very close to my house. Can't beat the price and the fact that they have an infrared sauna that's included in the membership that I bought. The reason why I make that face when I say Planet Fitness is because of the commercial that they run. And as a former bodybuilder, I am actually very offended by the fact that they made fun of bodybuilders, and I don't think There's nothing wrong with giving all that you've got in the gym. Of course, you can do that without being a douche also, but nor here or there. Well, yeah, this is the longest. So I started lifting weight at 16. This is the longest since I was 16 years old that I've been out of the gym. My thoughts on being back at the gym after a year, my joints hurt. My wrists hurt and my elbows hurt. Oh, I did back and buys. I was dying to get on a lat machine, a lat pull down machine. And it turned out to be a little disappointing. I couldn't target it properly. So rusty, and I got to figure out what's going on with my joints. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing a lot of body weight exercises, and I actually have been doing dumbbells curls, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. It was a little bit more, it was a little busier than I would like it, so I'm going to find a different time, because I'm coming to, the reason why I haven't been coming for a year is obviously because of Corona, and the infection rate has dropped drastically here in Las Vegas, so I feel reasonably safe going. Being in there is a little bit more crowded than I would like it to be, but everybody wore their mask, and actually everybody was really good at cleaning their machines. So I was cleaning before and after. You don't do a whole lot of supersetting because of all the cleaning that has to take place. So there's adjustments, but I'm just happy to be back in the gym so that I can have more variety and heavier weights to my training and where I'm at right now. Big day today. I'll be making another video because I am going home and I'm going to cook dinner for the first time in 60 days. All right, so I am back home, and on my drive back, I started thinking about why did my elbows hurt so much, as well as my wrists. And it occurred to me, I did not warm up at all. I got into the gym, went to the locker room, put my stuff there, and went right to the weight floor, right to the lat pull down machine, and started going. So I didn't warm up at all. I am too old to not warm up. I'm stretching now, cooling down. Yeah, so I will remedy that next time. I'm gonna make sure that even if it's in the parking lot, which it probably will be in the parking lot, 'cause I do not want to be in the gym more than 40 minutes. I think it's relatively safe to be in there, but I don't want to be in there too long. Therefore, outside, I'm gonna make sure that next time I stretch first and make sure that I got the blood flowing before I start lifting. Yeah, those first few workouts, a couple of weeks back in the gym, I remembered that forearms, wrist, joints, they take a hit when it comes to lifting heavier weight. So definitely got smarter about it after that first workout. Okay, so I think that covers the highlights of February and what happened. I'll get cracking on the video for March, because you can see January and February were not the same, and I can tell you March was not like February and January, because I am continuing to educate myself and to learn so that I can keep maximizing my results and what I get out of this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope and I want to be a source of inspiration so that you start to explore and discover what is going to work best for you, not only for your health, but everything else that you're aiming to achieve and do. So I will see you in the next video, which is hopefully the March update.